I'm serious. I eat more than most people.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean?
Urge is not having fear.
See, the thing is, the fear of man brings a snare.
It does.
Right.
Trust in the Lord will be safe.
That's right. There it
The fear of
is.
man brings a snare.
Amen.
That's right.
We don't want to get stuck. We don't want to have our foot stuck in a snare anywhere around here. So let's just fear God.
Fear God.
One thing that really encouraged
the Lord,
whenever I
keep
started
His
preaching,
Amen.
I'd be terrified to stand up and open my mouth. And, someone was talking about Joshua when he was leading the Israelites across the river, to fight the enemies. And it was harvest season. The tides, the waters were high and rushing. It was an impassable time of the year. And it wasn't until the priests got in the water, an impassable current. It wasn't until they got in that God brought the waters back in. And I found that almost every time I got to preach, it was like that. It's like, this is impossible. I can't do this. And I get out and open my mouth, and God would take it all away, and I'd be able to preach to these people. And I always kind of thought, well, I'd see other people preach, like, they must not be afraid to preach that bold. They must not be afraid to preach that. No worries whatsoever. And that's not true.
I'm totally okay.
I'm putting faith in man's ability, confidence in himself. Not at all. Lord, I'm scared, but I know you've commissioned this. I know you'll use this. I know it's worship, so I'm going to worship you even through my fears. And he takes over, and they go.
John, sit down.
And so you get wet, and the waters part, and God's honored,
The goods and kindred go.
By the way, we need to make sure that we connect with everybody. Robert, Baird. Where's Baird at? You got to make sure that we're not going to split up in teams tonight. We're going to stick together, strength in numbers, and no wandering off. Some of the I don't know, some guys are newer guys or whatever, but this isn't America. This isn't this is Oktoberfest. This is we're in a different country.
Yeah.
No wandering off. Even if you're experienced street preacher, it doesn't. We want to stay together. We want to be together.
I just say let's get together around. Well, let's be around each other all night.
Right. But there's always one that will wander off. So I'm just making it known that
if you wander off, the consequences are if something happens, you're accused of something falsely, you got no witness to say you didn't do it.
Yeah, if you're wandering off and you get a crazy heckler
There's no I in
and
team,
it
guys.
puts you up and no one sees what's
There's
going
no
on.
I in team. Come together.
On top of that,
Soldiers in Christ.
if something bad does happen, you're causing the whole team to end up going to look for you or shut it all down just because just that one person. It's not worth it.
The thing is,
It's just like Gabriel and Mike today.
It's going to be hard.
Going off on our own, man. That was sinful,
It
man.
might not be easy to get together.
we're not going to sit there and hold hands and in a huddle. But we're going to be. We're not we're going to be in the general vicinity together. Don't go all the way down to the end of the street by yourself. Just private witnessing.
You got to be an eye shot of everybody.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, of course. We're not.
Take a new screen.
Should we all wear the same t-shirts?
Oh, that would have been nice, though. But
Maybe next year we can get those red jackets like they have. Oh, you didn't see that, did you? The Korean people?
We can all get Jesus t-shirts.
Yeah.
Did you say pink?
Jesus.
But anyways, yeah.
Oh, no, he said
On the bottom.
By the church.
It's like, what's a pink Jesus?
And
What kind of crowd?
well, by the church, when you come out of the mall and there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
church there, the Korean people, they were singing.
We're out to the bar. There's
They're
bar.
witnessing too,
And they wore
John.
these vests. Yeah,
They're out there preaching the gospel.
Right, they were witnessing, but they had these vests.
From the back.
I was only kidding. I knew
They were mainly contract.
No, I heard he was one guy that's actually going out engaging one-on-ones. I saw him at least do 2
King but
one-on-ones.
Christ tour.
And then I went up and talked to him.
Or we could wear something like Alex, I love witches.
So you make that shirt out.
Oh yeah, he called me a fundamentalist today.
That was hidden.
Oh, you talked to him again?
Yeah, he had an ACDC shirt on and saying, ACDC sings Christian music.
He called
Who's
us
this?
fundamentalists?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Hurt my feelings.
Alex?
Sit back and talk with my head down.
That guy?
No, see, you can't say that
He goes
because
to Calvary
that's the
Chapel
music.
church playing
That's
here.
not the people.
He-
Oh, I love
he-
ACDC. I want to witness it.
He said ACDC sings Christian music.
Yeah, like Highway to Hell. held cells.
No, he didn't say that. I didn't hear him say that. What he was justifying the shirt. He was justifying the shirt, and he said that, do you know what that song's about? And he said it was something about Highway 66, which I have no idea what he's talking about. But I never heard him say.
Yeah,
I don't think.
But you left. I spoke to him for a while. In fact, after he yelled at him, I spoke to him, and we should.
You were saying something to him, weren't you? I would wear that shit. Why would
But he actually said that.
He rebuked him. He said you should go to a site called Goodfight.org.
Yes,
You
yes.
didn't talk about my shirt again?
Oh, that's good.
So why wearing that? Why wear that?
He said he called me a fucking clown.
You said you should what? I said you meant
Good fight.
we're an ACDC with orange.
Yeah, it's God. They said that it's God.
Right. They make video exposes.
But you're being
They have the
relevant.
best
No,
documentary.
no one knows who you are now. You think just the rest of the
It's
world.
like 10 hours long, and it goes through.
I didn't be. I just said you're up to it again. I
Just
said you
like
send a
digs right into
mixed
each
message
band.
again.
It doesn't go like.
And you got all offended.
What do you say? You're fundamentalist?
all
he's like,
rock
oh, it's
music,
got highway to hell.
He goes into the individual
Doesn't mean highway
lyrics,
66.
the stories behind their lyrics.
Called Michael
Like,
blind.
Hotel California.
Oh, you said you
Shouting, you were blind when you were walking away.
I was blind, yeah, and he was rebuking me,
Yeah.
and I was wrong, and he rebuked me like that.
Anton
Yeah.
LaVey.
He sounds like kind of the guy
Over a
like,
balcony.
Who was it?
In the CD cover.
That kid from yesterday.
Alex?
he's not a kid.
Who's wearing a ACDC Highway to Hell
T-shirts converted into a Church of Satan.
With the horn,
Anyways, so
and
just
Angus
showing
Schroeder.
the real stuff, conspiracy theories,
Who's Alex?
sourcing it all, showing
Some kid was around there the other day.
So what'd you tell articles?
I just said you're doing it again.
You get the
I said
10 hour
you're sending a mixed message with your shirt.
$40, but I'll tell you
He's
this:
trying to explain. Then as I was walking, he goes, "You're blind."
they put a lot of their video. I don't think
That's what we told him yesterday.
Well, you should have said I'm not going to see it. No, you got the shirt.
Like,
Did you talk to him for a while?
I
was standing there and he was just talking about it. And I came up to him and I saw him and I see him, he's got this shirt. And I just was like,
He was
you're doing it again.
long time.
You're sending another mixed message back shirt again.
No one did that. He was sending them
But
home.
like showing in graphic detail.
Say you're a
So
Christian.
It's not an
He was
easy
hanging around with the tax collector.
And like my wife.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean he's not a Christian just because he's
That's what I'm saying though, but he's sending a mixed message. You're a Christian. You're an ambassador.
But the thing is, Jesus did that. He hung out with prostitutes. He hung out with the low of the lows in the established church. That was sending the wrong message. How dare you hang out with these sinners? He did it to get the reaction. He's doing the same thing.
He's a believer.
I'm not justifying. I'm agreeing. I'm just saying that we have the same
to put those things in
thinking
there that she already
I mean, he might
hated.
be. I mean,
that's
apparently he's
offensive.
a
He shouldn't have been sending this
You
message.
got, it's a video where
maybe
But it is.
Yeah,
It is. Jesus did it. I mean, he hung out with prostitutes,
He didn't
man.
wear devil pentagrams around his neck.
I mean, Jesus did it. I hear you, but I mean, we gotta be, just to say it sends the wrong message.
and they're wrestling with
It does. That sure does.
the wrong message to secular rap artists or whatever.
It
Just
does. It does.
The whole music scene is very deep in
I mean, I've heard
and
people
we
say,
We got his testimony. I videoed his testimony.
They're blind to content.
Powerful testimony, man. I
Bust
mean,
that right out.
the ladies in Wales were staring.
Not everyone says
Powerful
to me, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord.
No, I hear, but he's. I mean, he.
What does it mean?
He's.
It means all these people think
I don't know. I can't judge his heart.
but Jesus himself said,
I can't either, but you can know a tree by its fruit.
He got rid of all his
And
religion.
I don't think
You'd be
he's
surprised what the Rolling Stones
being
were.
I say lose the earrings and get another shirt. Man. That's what I say. There you go.
Music.
Yeah, I bought their album.
And that's true, but I mean,
But I mean, I'm not going to just say, just like you said, most people come to church, look like that, and that's the first thing to say, man, get a haircut, tuck in your shirt.
I wouldn't do that to a new believer, but some men
I see all that money.
that's what they're I would say, I'm saying.
You're a leader.
I would never quench someone's spirit.
this guy's got a 5-year history and religion from here at the Calvinistic
And as
school.
he's playing, he's falling.
College West.
I mean,
He preaches 6 days down his way. He's going through arrest time being restored to his church because of a situation where his wife was in insurance and other things.
faithful.
And so this guy preaches out here day in, day out, 5 days, 6 days a week. So
That's not what I told Robert Gray.
I don't think that we can say, oh, he's wearing an ACDC shirt, he falls under Matthew 7:21. That's just silly.
No, I'm just saying,
He's probably in God
I
more than I know. I mean, you hear him go through church history and doctrine, man, he was slick.
Robert, what did that guy say to you today? What did he say? He's not sharing his faith this week?
No, he's on rest. He's not sharing his faith. He hasn't been for a month, probably a month.
And he was running back
He was going through a finalization on his divorce, but you got to talk to these people and see what's at in life before you just blow them up. I mean, his situation, his wife.
I didn't blow. First of all, I didn't blow him up.
You know,
I didn't blow him up.
Well,
He's saying he's a Christian.
Mike, how you doing?
Well, listen, Chris says a brother.
Hey, man, that shirt's up.
We've done that. We've done that already. That's already been
That
done.
was yesterday.
Right. So now he goes again. He's out there again doing it.
I think that right now, because we're going to get ready to battle, you know, I think we need to be more united and agree on things rather than kind of disagree. I'm just saying, I'm just saying because Satan does, you know, work, and then when there's division, a house divided cannot stand. So we came here to be together, and so let's just change the subject for now. And let's say, you know, I'm just thinking. I've seen that happen many times in groups when we're going teams, and then right before as we're traveling there, something comes up and people start disagreeing, and man, you just step back and you're like, man, this isn't right here. So I think we should just, you know, just kind of hug each
my
other.
crazy train shirt out for tonight, or what?
No. I think we should just, you know, just kind of like make peace first and foremost. Like, just okay, you know, right now we probably disagree, but we love you.
Save it for another day because these are challenging things that you want to talk about. It's okay to get heated. Yeah, it's good. But not right now before we go preach, because what's going to end up happening? Someone's going to get offended and hurt.
He may be there.
You're going to have bitterness. You're going to go preach in the street.
He'll be there tonight. He said
I would just put that away and take it out tomorrow and deal with it.
And Jesus,
We can talk about it on our way up to Scotland tomorrow.
Yeah,
6 hours.
I think it's great. It's great theology. It's good to deal with these things. It's not ungodly to argue about the Bible. It's good for it, but not right now, because the enemy will use it for something wicked. You're gonna get mad.
I've seen that happen.
I've seen that
many times, and it's not
always before you preach.
Yes.
It's always before you preach.
And that's why I think that I just want, before we get out there, we need to, you know, come here, Mike. Yeah.
Mike, is,
Yeah, I always find like before an outrage in my marriage.
Don't just spit me out.
No, brother.
No, man, there is no.
I thought you were leaving.
I have no problem. I'm fine.
Bro, I thought you were leaving, that's why.
No.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.